Welcome to the decades-long tradition of the Penfield 4th of July Parade. We are all so grateful to be here today, having had to experience a rainout last year. I'm Terry Clifford. Don Alhart is typically here. He is unable to be here this year because he has a wedding in Saratoga of a very good friend, but I promise you he will be back next year. We are getting lined up, just about ready to go, and the parade will begin within moments. So thank you very much, and happy 4th of July. While we're waiting, I can just tell you we have over 70 entries in the parade today. So get comfortable, because this is going to be one filled with just about everything for everyone in the family, and a lot of great opportunities to thank our first responders for keeping us safe. Just to let you know, today we will see representatives from our Monroe County Sheriff's Office. We've got Penfield Fire Company and Band, also the Vietnam Vets of America. It's Chapter 20. We'll have the Penfield Central School District Transportation Department represented, and as we get ready to open up a brand new bus garage, which is really very exciting. Webster will be here, Primetime Brass will entertain us, and I just found out that Spikes will be here. Of course, the mascot for our Rochester Red Wings. So it is a full parade, and we've got so much going on today. So just sit back, enjoy this beautiful sunshine and these really nice breezes, which we didn't get a lot of this past week. So I'm grateful for that as well. The University of Rochester's Department of Public Safety will be here. We've got Cub Scouts, we've got the Penfield Rotary, and so much more. And Sea Dragon Swim Team will be represented along with Penfield Little League. So lots for you, lots to clap for, lots to enjoy. Thanks again for coming out today. That looks to me like the Monroe County Sheriff's Mounted Patrol. Now that's the way to get a parade started. Look at that beautiful horse. I mean, I appreciate the officer as well. Two-legged and four-legged. Absolutely awesome. The Monroe County Sheriff's Office, providing law enforcement services for our town of Penfield. And I know that when I used to go to work at 3:45 in the morning, I was grateful to see their presence in our town every single morning, keeping everyone safe. That looks to me like Officer David Freelander on our what a beautiful horse. Thank you so much for being out here today. How are you? You're looking great. My pleasure. Thank you for everything you do. Look at this beautiful vintage car from the Monroe County Sheriff's Office. Looks to me like 1953. That is beautiful. Thank you very much for everything you do. Now these two that follow up, they're a little bit newer. But still equally as important, of course. Our sheriff, Todd Baxter, and his entire force keeping us safe every single day. Thank you very much. Stay safe. Thank you. New York State Troopers. New York State Police was established in 1917 and follows a simple philosophy: to provide whatever level of service or assistance is necessary and to complement or supplement as appropriate the efforts of local law enforcement agencies. Our parade marshal from Braman Farms. This year we are honored to have Braman Farms as our 2025 Town of Penfield Independence Day Parade Marshal. Since 1825, Braman Farms has been a staple right here in East Penfield. Braman Farms is a big part of Penfield's rich agricultural history. For 8 generations and counting, the Braman family have utilized nearly 150 acres of land to cultivate a wide range of crops, including staples such as corn, soybeans, and potatoes. Beef and dairy cattle also raised on the family's farm over the years. Along with farming, the Braman family has been very actively involved in the community over the years. This includes the family name proudly gracing iconic locations in the Penfield community, such as the Ruth Braman Room and the Penfield Public Library. The Braman Post 1229 of the American Legion was formed in 1951, a place for veterans in the Penfield area to gather and have camaraderie. It's named after 2 Penfield brothers who were killed in action in World War II, Peter Braman and Robert C. Braman. The Braman family has lived in Penfield since 1825. Today, the Post has over 100 members. Penfield Town Board and officials join us. Supervisor Jeff Leanhouse, Councilperson Kevin Berry, Councilperson Candace Lee, Councilperson Bob Odekin, and Councilperson Linda Taglish. How about our Town Clerk, Amy Steckoff, as well? Thank you so much for coming out today and for everything that you do. The Penfield Fire Company, led by Chief Jim Herco, has proudly served the residents of Penfield and the surrounding area since 1841. That is 184 years. Each volunteer is a member of this community, takes great pride in serving their neighbors. The Penfield Fire Company is always looking for new members. Penfield Fire Company, always looking for new members. If you're interested in volunteering, please visit their website at penfieldfire.org. Penfield Volunteer Ambulance and Emergency Services. The Penfield Volunteer Ambulance has been in existence since 1966. It now serves the towns of Penfield and Webster. They answered over 12,000 911 calls last year. They are a staff of 9 board members, 25 volunteers, and 32 full-time employees, along with 25 per diem employees. A big hand for Penfield Fire District. And Penfield Volunteer Ambulance, thank you so much for everything you do. Just so happens that these trucks were in my neighborhood this week. So thank you for answering the call as always. Snoopy is here. And Clifford, the big red dog. Penfield Ambulance, thank you very much for everything you do. Lifesavers, every single one of you. Even you, Darth Vader. You are not my father. Cookie Monster's here too. Hi, Cookie. The Vietnam Veterans of America, Chapter 20, is part of a national organization organized in 1981. It consists of men and women who served in country during the Vietnam War. Went from 1963 until 1975. We remember the 58,500 who died there and approximately 1,600 souls who remain missing in action. We are veterans who are still serving our community and continue to serve our country. The Penfield, I'm getting ahead of myself here. St. Joseph's, Penfield Hope, and Phillip the Van. St. Joseph's Church, through Penfield Hope and Phillip the Van, shares the abundance and generosity of the Penfield community with those in need. Penfield Hope at 1771 Penfield Road. It has a client choice food pantry, children's clothes, and offers financial support. We listen to understand and to serve. Phillip the Van is on the road 5 days a week, picking up retail food donations from Wegmans and Target and delivering fresh food where it is needed most in Penfield and in the city of Rochester. Learn more at penfieldhope.org. Thank you, St. Joe's, and Phillip the Van, which is a very clever name, I have to say. Okay, we've got Scooby-Doo and Tigger and Elmo, Cookie Monster, Big Bird, Mickey Mouse, Minnie Mouse, Garfield, Eeyore, Stitch, Chewbacca, and Darth Vader, Clifford, Snoopy, the Cat in the Hat. They are all in the parade today. Here comes a handful of them right now. We are proud to have with us today Penfield High School graduate Aiden White as Barney the Dinosaur. He is paying tribute to the contributions of the beloved Indian Landing bus driver of bus number 350, Bob Downs. For 15 years, Bob was Barney the dinosaur. Our mascots and our volunteers are here today to help celebrate Independence Day with all of you and to remind you that safety is a year-round effort. We're very proud of our excellent safe driving record and our goofy working relationships with all of our students and all of their families. We pride ourselves with our Penfield Strives for School Bus Safety program. It's held every August for new kindergartners and for their moms and dads. And it is an awesome day when everybody piles on the bus for the first time. And our program participants learn the most safety procedures for riding our bus. All of us look forward to our new transportation facility located at Jackson and Plank Roads. The West Webster Fire Department was founded in 1926. They are 100% volunteer, proudly serving the residents of Webster and Northwest Penfield for the past 99 years. Next year will be a big one for West Webster. Ladies and gentlemen, the Mark Time Marchers have been playing in the Western New York parades since Lyle Mark founded the band in 1975. The original intent of the band was to give Lyle's students an opportunity to play over summer recess. Currently, the band is affiliated with the Rush Fire Department. The group has also been known as the Brockport Firemen's Band, the Kendall Firemen's Band, and the East Battalion Firemen's Band. The Mark Time Marchers have been under the leadership of Bob Pastecki since Lyle's passing in 2003. Let's give him a listen. That is a parade. Hey, please join us in welcoming the Penfield Republican Committee, proudly walking today in support of people and progress and preservation. These local leaders are dedicated to fiscal responsibility, strong community values, and the principle that local government, closest to the people, delivers the best results. Walking with the PRC today, our supervisor, Jeff Leanhoutz, Deputy Town Supervisor Bob Akadin, Councilwoman Candace Lee, Judge James Mully, and Amy Stekhoff. Thank you very much. Please vote local and support leadership that puts Penfield first. Hello, Paul Dondorfer. Paul is in his 5th year as legislator for the 9th District. He serves as the ranking minority member of the Public Safety Committee, and he sits on the Health and Human Services and Ways and Means Committee. Paul is married to Bobby Joe, and they have a son, Antonio. The committee to elect Kitty is here. Judge Kitty Carley, currently serving as Ontario County Court Judge, is running for New York State Supreme Court. Judge Carley is committed to justice, is knowledgeable of the law, and has the experience needed to be the next New York State Supreme Court Justice. As we celebrate our nation's birthday, be reminded that life without liberty is like a body without a spirit. Amen to that. Judge Carly wishes you a safe and happy 4th and hopes to earn your vote on November 4th. Thank you for coming out today. We've got friends of Joe D'Onofrio for New York State Supreme Court here, candidate for our New York State Supreme Court. Thank you for coming out today. That's what we like. That's the spirit. Thank you. Oh, here's someplace that's near and dear to my heart. Lollypop Farm, the Humane Society of Greater Rochester. Lollypop Farms Humane Society has been serving our community for more than 150 years. They have all types of animals, from dogs, cats, horses, and chickens to reptiles, cattle, and guinea pigs. And if you're in the market for a dog, there's a guy named Sweet Pea at the Humane Society right now that will absolutely own your heart. Oh my goodness gracious. Sweet Pea is something else. Thank you. Thanks for everything you do. Hey, look at this, Millwheel Girl Scouts, the Girl Scouts of Western New York. Their unit is proudly celebrating their 101st anniversary this year. Millwheel serves all girls from kindergarten through 12th grade in Penfield. As part of the Girl Scouts of Western New York, Girl Scouting helps build courage and confidence and character with over 260 Girl Scouts in close to 30 troops. The girls volunteer and the parents of Millwheel do their best to make the world and Penfield a better place. And let's not forget they provide us with some amazing cookies too. Thank you, girls. Prime Time Brass is in the house. But first, the Genesee Regional Off-Road Cyclists. They're a nonprofit group striving to improve public lands and community wellness in the Genesee region by providing great off-road cycling experiences, advocacy, and education for trail users. Organized in 2004. Thanks for being here today. And now celebrating its 20th year, ladies and gentlemen, Prime Time Brass. They've become one of the most sought-after groups in the Northeast, having been invited to perform at Mardi Gras in New Orleans, the Santa Parades in Canada, as well as our own Rochester International Jazz Festival. They make the crowd happy wherever they go. The Fairport Crew Club has joined us. Started in 1999 in Fairport, they're a nonprofit youth rowing club, open to all middle and high school athletes in the Rochester area. You don't have to live or go to school in Fairport to be part of the Fairport Crew Club. Their rowing program is designed to build strength, endurance, and teamwork. We're following that up with the Penfield Strikers and the Penfield Rangers soccer clubs. Yes, the Strikers and the Rangers are proud to march in the Penfield Parade, representing our youth soccer teams and its members. These Penfield clubs have been great and fun volunteer-run organizations for over 4 decades. Oh, I love the parade waves. That's absolutely beautiful. Thank you. The teams play indoors in the winter and summer outdoor leagues and local and regional tournaments as well. The BSA Troop 312 and Cub Scout Pack 250. You've been providing ambition and adventure and achievement for the youth of Penfield for over 60 years. And thank you for that. Fairport Fire Department has arrived. It's an all-volunteer fire department serving the community for 148 years. Let's hear it for Fairport Fire Department. Okay. The First Baptist Church of Penfield was established in 1804. They are affiliated with the American Baptist Churches of Rochester and the Genesee region. Thank you for being here today. The Penfield Players are very excited to be celebrating their 60th season, presenting quality shows for the community. They're now a 401c3 nonprofit with a very busy summer coming up, holding Penfield Players garage sales at our storage location and auditioning for our fall show, which will be July 27th and July 29th, along with July 31st at the Penfield Community Center. The fall show is Witch by Jen Silverman and directed by Jessica Barnes. It is perfect for the Halloween season, which is an inventive retelling of an amazing Jacobean drama. It's sharp, subversive fable that debates how much souls are worth when hope is hard to come by. This is our Towpath volunteer Fife and Drum Corps. We all know them and we all love them. Known internationally for excellence in performance and for its size, this corps has become one of the premier fife and drum corps in our country. They performed in several national parades, including the Macy's Day Thanksgiving Parade, as well as internationally in France, Italy, and Belgium. Let's give them a listen. Let's hear it for Towpath Volunteers Fife and Drum Corps. We have got the Penfield Democratic Committee here. Hello, Joe Morelli. The Penfield Democratic Committee has been a proud part of the Independence Day Parade right here in Penfield for a number of years. As a committee, we are committed to the people of Penfield and the betterment of our lives. We participate in and host the events throughout the year here in Penfield and do our best to connect with the entire community. 2 members of the Penfield Town Board are walking with us today. And of course, Joe Morelli has a long history of service, elected to Congress in 2018 and proudly serving New York's 25th congressional district. Assemblyman, New York State Assemblyman John Jen Lunsford is representing the 135th Assembly District. It's comprised of Penfield, Perrington, Pittsford, East Rochester, Mendon, and the village of Honeoye Falls. Assembly member Jen Lunsford. We also have Judge Ettinger here with us today, marching in our Independence Day Parade. Thank you very much for being here. That's spirit for you. Darius Lynn running for New York State Supreme Court Justice. Right there. David Sigwaza for the New York State Supreme Court, former magistrate, assistant district attorney, and city attorney. Now running to be your next New York State Supreme Court judge. Thank you for being here. Vote David Sigwenza.
You're doing a great job.
Oh, you're very kind, thank you. Patty Flowerday School of Dance is here, established in Penfield in 2013. They were the business of the year in 2020. They perform a biannual ballet called Dog for Emily. Oh, thank you. They raise money and awareness to rescue pets, which is awesome. They have the current Miss Teen Dance of Western New York, and they have a team in Orlando right now competing for national titles for Dance Masters of America. Infinite Audio, 35 years in the automotive accessory business. Your car, your truck, your style. I gotta say, that style, without a doubt. I couldn't get in or out, but good for you, because you can. Penfield United Methodist Church, located at 1795 Baird Road. You have a weekly service at 10 a.m. during the summer. Penfield Village Nursery, School and Kindergarten, Penfield's premier nursery school and transitional kindergarten. PVNS has been the leader in play-based learning since 1966. As a nonprofit school, they offer classes for children between the ages of 2 and 5 in a warm, nurturing environment. Registration for new families opens December 1st. Please visit penfieldvillage.org for more information. Now we're welcoming in Penfield Village Nursery School and Kindergarten. Registration for new families opens up December 1st, so please visit penfieldvillage.org for all the information. Thanks for coming out, you guys. Thanks for marching. Hey, Renjen Orthodontics is here, proud to serve as your local family orthodontist. They've created thousands of brilliant smiles for adults and children throughout our community over the past decade. Dr. Renjen, his wife, and 4 children are proud Penfield residents and very supportive of our community. They love to support. They're hosting a table outside their office across from Wegmans from 7 to 9 this evening. So be sure and stop by and say hello. Get some free glow sticks and swag, which is awesome. And enter a drawing for a family fun day at Seabreeze. Thank you, Renjen Orthodontics. Ladies and gentlemen, the Pittsford Fire Department Band. Since 1946, they've been providing music for our beloved Pittsford Fire Department. Ted DeRizio, Director Emeritus, led the band from 1971 until 2006. And they've received the prestigious New York State Fire Department Band Championship 7 times. Master Kim's Taekwondo Institute, established in 1992 in the town of Penfield and dressed in white. Hundreds of their character-building programs exist. Master Kim's emphasizes respect, self-control, exercise, and fun, and are always voted #1 martial arts school in Rochester. Grandmaster Kim personally invites you to try their award-winning program, which is located in the Tops Panorama Plaza. Wow, that is awesome. That is awesome. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am. Come on, Carson, you got a smile over there, mister. Big smile.
This is awesome. Thank you, everyone. Up next, we have Spins Dance Studio, providing quality instruction in a safe and nurturing environment of positivity, structure, and high energy. Boy, I guess so. They inspire self-esteem, confidence, discipline, creativity, and the appreciation for the art of dance. They've been in business over 33 years. Located in the plaza on Browncroft Boulevard, they offer tap, ballet, jazz, lyrical, musical theater, hip-hop, fitness classes, and a whole lot more. Spins Dance Studio is not just dance, it's a community. Go check them out. See how they transform lives through dance. Ladies and gentlemen, Spins Dance Studio. That is awesome. Spins Dance Studio. Up next, Penfield Trails Committee, encouraging you to get out there and hike. The Penfield Trails Committee is an all-volunteer group whose primary goal is to get members of the community to experience the fabulous network of trails in Penfield. They lead guided hikes each month, as well as provide trail maintenance and collaboration with the Parks and Recreation Department in order to make the trails an even better experience. The West Webster Fire Department, established in 1905, incorporated in 1906, faithfully providing fire and rescue services to the residents of the Northeast Joint Fire District, including the town and village of Webster, as well as the northeastern portion of our town of Penfield. 100% volunteer staffing, 3 fire stations, answering well over 1,000 calls annually. And they also have the Webster Fire Department Explorer Post 557. The Webster Fire Department always recruiting new members. Welcome Volvo Cars of Rochester. Cars.com honored Volvo Cars with a 2025 Customer Satisfaction Award, ranked 3rd in New York for Volvo and 17th in all the United States. Volvo celebrating 70 years in the United States this year. The University of Rochester's Department of Public Safety is here as the primary law enforcement agency for all U of R locations. They have public safety values and strong community relationships. Welcome to the East Rochester Fire Department. Thank you for being here today. It's wonderful how all of our communities support each other. Up next, we have Pack 230. Cub Scouts of Penfield proud to welcome the boys and girls from Cobbles Elementary School in the greater Rochester area. Their Cub Scouts range from kindergarten through 5th grade and take part in exciting adventures that build skills and confidence and character. Hi, everybody. You look great. That is awesome. Throughout the year, our Scouts launch rockets, much like the one you see, host a Pinewood Derby, which is awesome. They go camping, they serve their communities, and a whole lot more. Cub Scouting is more than just activity. It's a family experience full of growth, teamwork, and unforgettable memories. The Feadán Òr Pipe Band is one of 4 pipe bands in the greater Rochester area, founded in 1995. They compete at Highland Games around the Northeast. They participate in Celtic festivals and parades from Buffalo to Syracuse. Feadán Òr Pipe Band. Let's hear it for them. I think just once in our life, everyone should try and power bagpipes. You kind of quickly find out what kind of lung power you don't have. It's amazing. Penfield Pack number 9. Our Cub Scouts are here, a family pack including boys and girls. They meet at Harris Hill and welcome all schools. This year, They camped out on a submarine and went fishing and built carnival games and chased yetis through the snow and even learned judo. Penfield Pack number 9 Cub Scouts. The Farmington Volunteer Fire Association joins us on this bright, beautiful morning. Farmington Volunteer Fire Association, incorporated in 1948. Farmington has become one of the busiest towns in Ontario County for fire and rescue calls for an all-volunteer company. Their chief, Dan Walton, is driving today. Herb Hartman joins him as well, a former Penfield firefighter. Oh, a place I frequent is here, the Penfield Public Library, engaging in community, lifelong learning, education, culture, and recreational activities. Did you know that they offer over 270,000 items for you and your family? Over 173,000 people visited last year to attend a program, check out a title, use a computer, or just meet with their friends. This would be a moment that would make Don Alhart very proud this morning, who will return next year. The Penfield Rotary is a service organization founded by members of our community who put service above self. Part of Rotary International, Penfield Rotary brings together business and community leaders, providing humanitarian experiences, encouraging high ethical standards in all vocations, and advancing goodwill and peace all around the world. Penfield Rotary celebrating 75 years of fostering connections and creating positive change throughout our area. Rotary offers a chance to meet new people, serve our community, grow personally and professionally, promoting active citizenship, culture, awareness, helping shape the next generation. Penfield Rotary supports youth sponsors. They sponsor our local teams, Scouts, the Penfield High School Robotics team, youth leadership development, and the endeavors of Penfield Rotary provide for our community and offers its members. Our members have fun. They meet people from around the world, and they're riding on a Wickham Farms trailer. Located in the heart of Penfield, Wickham Farms is your destination for farm fresh family fun. Family owned and operated, a farm with over 30 attractions and food that is sure to keep families and friends of all ages smiling all day long. And Penfield's first robotics teams. First for inspiration and recognition of science and technology. Partner students with engineering mentors to increase interest and excitement for STEM. Penfield First Robotics teams partnered with LG Harris Technologies. Compete at all levels of first, from grade school right through high school. They are amazing. And this year's FRC team, 1511's Rolling Thunder, was the winner of the Impact Award, FRC's highest award at the Buckeye Regional event in Ohio. Penfield's Community Victory Garden is represented. They were established in 2009 with a mission to bring sustainable organic gardening to the community. It's located on 5 Mile Line Road. I'm sure you have seen it. They provide children's classes and adult enrichment programs through the Penfield Recreation Department. They continue to grow and add new members, and I know firsthand that if you stop by and ask a question about simple gardening, there are no stupid questions, and I appreciate your patience with me. In addition to growing their own food, members donate fresh produce grown at the garden to local food shelves. Roc City Guardians have joined us today, established in 2024. Roc City Guardians Pipe and Drums bring together a collective experience of nearly 200 years in the art of Highland pipe and drumming. Through the powerful and timeless sounds of bagpipes and drums, they honor the memory of firefighters, police officers, and military personnel, EMTs, and all first responders. And they encourage commitment that will never be forgotten. Howard Hanna Real Estate Services joins us today. Real estate brokerage firms in Penfield. Hello, Howard Hanna. Walworth Fire Department's current chief is Gary Germano. They were founded in 1929 and, as of today, are 100% volunteer staffed. One of 3 fire departments that provide fire and rescue to the entire town of Walworth. The fire department will provide mutual aid to other departments as requested. They have an active Fire Explorer post that they co-sponsor with the Lincoln Fire Department. Welcome, Walworth. Flower City Barbie Doll Club is here, which is awesome. They collect vintage and rare Barbies. They're a collector group exchanging information and collectibles from a bygone era of 1959 right through the 1980s. Barbie is known all over the world and different countries. Everybody had one at some point in time. Oh my goodness. I cannot help think of my old friend Tom George when the Rochester Corvette Club rolls down the street. The Rochester Corvette Club is one of the largest in the United States. They have over 900 members celebrating their 66th year. They're a social club of vintage cars from the 1953 classic to brand new models, many of which are right here. Oh, here we go. Their charities are numerous, and they choose a different charity to support every single year. That is a sweet colored car, I got to tell you. I love that blue one. Oh, my goodness. The Rochester Corvette Club. This one looks like the Batmobile. These are some beautiful cars. Beautiful. Up next, we welcome in the Scouting America Troop 1920. Scouting America Troop 1920 is chartered by Pathway Wesleyan Church at 1580 5 Mile Line Road, open to girls of all ages between 10 and 17 years old. Scouting America Troop 1920. The Fiddlers of the Genesee join us, a nonprofit 5013C organization dedicated to bringing people for the purpose of preserving, promoting, and stimulating the tradition of old-time fiddling in the Genesee River area of New York State, and to play a variety of fiddle music with emphasis on musical participation, non-competitive fellowship, and acoustic instrumentation. Education of members and the public about old-time fiddling is always available. And they're on a Woody Acres truck. Woody Acres on Harris Road in Penfield, selling pumpkins and Christmas trees and hay and straw. The farm has been in the family since 1915. They're a generous supporter of the Penfield community. Hello, Snowy of Western New York, and Sugary Delights of gourmet cotton candy, making the world a sweeter place with their shaved ice, bursting boba lemonade, and gourmet cotton candy. What started in 2003 as Oaks Roofing and Siding, providing exterior home improvement services, has blossomed into Oaks Inc., a network of several thriving businesses serving New York, Pennsylvania, and Ohio. This family-owned and operated enterprise is built on core values: honesty, integrity, and quality, and it shows in their consistent A+ rating with the Better Business Bureau. They're not just building homes and businesses, they're actively building a better community. For local charities and organizations like Homesteads for Hope, the Children's Hospital of Buffalo, and Special Olympics of Western New York. Look for their recognizable Oaks Roofing and Siding trucks and Oaks Dumpster Rental, along with Kitchens by Oaks, as they continue to grow. Hey, the Sea Dragon Swim Club is here. Yeah, swim like a dragon. Celebrating their 46th year. Penfield's competitive swim club for ages 6 through 18. Their swimmers do more kicks than a soccer player, and they do more yards than a football player, and they do it mostly while holding their breath. So that is an accomplishment. My daughter was a proud member of the Sea Dragons a few years ago. Okay, many. Yeah. They are followed by the West Walworth Fire Department, organized in 1946. The West Walworth Volunteer Fire Department provides fire and rescue services to the southwest portion of the town of Walworth and all of its surrounding communities. Thank you to the West Walworth Fire Department. Last but certainly not least in the parade this morning, the Town of Penfield Department of Public Works, the town's 10-wheel dump trucks, and the sewer Vector truck. The sewer Vector truck responds to sewer emergencies throughout the year and is on standby 24 hours a day. And we thank you for what you do. Town of Penfield's Department of Public Works. I don't know if you've ever had that guy in your neighborhood, the sewer Vector, but you recognize it when you need it, believe me. It backs up like crazy and it looks pretty scary. So thank you for all the great things you do to keep our neighborhoods dry. And that will do it for our Independence Day Parade. Our celebration here in Penfield continues right down 441 at Harris Hill Park. There is a wonderful celebration going on right now. And let's all meet back up again for fireworks tonight at about 9:45, 10 o'clock, right at dusk. It will be an epic show because it always is. Thank you very much for coming out today. I certainly appreciate it. Don Alhart wishes he could have been here, and he will return next year. I'm Terry Clifford, and thank you for having me here today. And be safe. Happy 4th of July. God bless America. God bless Penfield.